would be shipped to Van Nuys, California, Ingersoll to South Carolina, to lay in state with the Sons of the Confederacy.
You sent Ingersoll to South Carolina?
One problem remained. I had to get my vaccination and shots to get out of Portugal. But I had to find a doctor that would ask no questions.
Say, now you feel more better. Now, that take care of the smallpox, typhoid, yellow fever, and distemper. That'd be $20. That's good. Gracias. All in order, Senor Dobbs.
All in order, right?
You now go to Chile.
Yeah, I hear the fishing there is smashing.
But yesterday you were going to Israel.
Oh, yes. So I was. Well, you know, the only fish you can catch in Israel is smoked salmon, you see. Thanks a lot. Bang on. Cheerio.
There I was, at the helm of my own boat, with a new charter party, steering straight for Marlin. Now then.
Forget about the Marlin, senor. What about your wife? And Dr. Carter?
And the coffins.
And Colonel Durham.
Oh, well, through hometown newspapers and some shortwave broadcasts, I pieced together the events that were taking place back in the States. Parade rest, Cemetery of the Sons of the Confederacy. Everyone presumed Colonel R.K. Durham lay in state. And then the coffin was opened.
Men! I meant to ask you about that.
What happened?
Meanwhile, back in Van Nuys, California, at the Haven of Rest, there was no turnout for my funeral. The neighbors couldn't come because it was Saturday, and there was a barbecue at Larry Heath's again. Oh, Nancy was there. And good old Scotty. He came with the $385 funeral. Just as they were getting ready to do the ashes to ashes bit, the place was suddenly lousy with people.
Dr. Carter?
Hello?
Dr. Scott Carter?
Well?
Your card, Doctor? I'm Dr. Evanson, a county coroner. Just who is in that coffin, Doctor?
Well, the deceased was Mr. Ingersoll, Mr. Peter Ingersoll.
Oh, then you don't mind if we take a look, Doctor?
I most certainly do. Mr. Ingersoll was my patient. I witnessed the death, and I signed the death certificate myself.
Oh, I'm sure of that, Doctor. Here is a Portuguese death certificate in the name of Peter Ingersoll. This is your signature, Doctor?
Doctor, I resent...
Well, here's mine. A court order to open and/or exhume and/or examine and/or perform an autopsy thereof upon the deceased person of Mr. Peter Ingersoll and/or person or persons unknown.
Doctor, there isn't any need to...
Forgive me, Doctor. In a pig's eye, there isn't. Open it up, boys.
It's Richard.
Who the hell is that?
And I'm told even Colonel Durham smiled when he saw Scotty's face. But to continue.
As district attorney of this city, I demand to know what happened to Ingersoll.
When did you last see Colonel Durham alive?
Does the word malpractice mean anything to you?
Surely you don't expect us to pay you $150,000 without proof of your husband's death.
What happened to Ingersoll?
What about these Global Express charges?
And who pays carte blanche?
And Diners Club?
How the CIA got into this, I don't know. But since we are, just how did you kill him?
Why did you choose a Negro to put in the Colonel's coffin?
And just what is your purpose for this die-in?
And were you aware that this Negro was chief of our African Bureau?
That's right. We've got to find out what happened to that Negro. That's
Quiet! 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 Gentlemen, please. Gentlemen. What we want to know is what happened to Ingersoll?
Now fly, you big sweetheart!
And that's it. So you see, the reports of my death were grossly exaggerated. I'm really fine. With one small exception. I'm really fine. Just fine. I may not look like the healthiest human being that ever lived, but I'm fine. I mean, I don't...
Mr. Dobbs, the information you have given us is very important for us to know. But really, we must now hurry and do what must be done.
Yeah, okay, I understand. That we must do.
And I must tell you, in all honesty, there is no guarantee that you'll come out of this alive.
Well, if nothing else, you can tell everybody I died a happy man. A true fisherman, with a smile on my lips and a fish in my heart.